afternoon, everybody. This is Todd Mitchell for today's free video. Today is Wednesday, the 30th of July, and I see a real good potential opportunity in Amazon. AMZN. AMZN, as you can see in here, this is a daily chart. As you can see, the trend is up. We changed from red to green right here on this bar. Pull back into this gray action zone right in here, and we had our launch. We were expecting for the market to rally, and it did exactly that. Hit this high above 360. Obviously gapped lower here. Big gap down based on earnings. We're down in here. Yes, we are starting to fall down outside of that gray action zone, but we haven't had any real momentum here to the downside. We haven't really been able to push lower, and we're sticking. We're sticking in here. And we've got a few things that I noticed that I think could be a good potential trade setup here, okay? First of all, what we got on the 28th, okay, what we got was we had an inside pattern on the 28th, then we had another one on the 29th, okay? And then here today on the 30th, we took out the low. We rejected the low of the 29th, right? We only took it out by 1 point only. 1 point penetration is nothing on a stock that's over $300, okay? It's minimal. And it looks like right now we're trying to rally up to take out yesterday's high of 322.90, okay? So I believe a good buy point. So whether or not we hit it today, now I understand you're going to get the video today at about 6 o'clock, at 6 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. It's after the fact, but tomorrow is another opportunity to try to get in this trade. So as I'm putting it together now, it's 3:34 in the afternoon, so the market's got 26 minutes before it closes. What I'm looking for here is a penetration up through yesterday's high of 322.90 to 323.10. My trigger point is 323.10. That's my trigger. Now, if you want to trade options, because it's such an expensive stock, you certainly can do that. My suggestion is to buy the September calls, and you would want an in-the-money call. So a couple strike prices lower than the 323, okay? So a couple strike prices below that, and I would do a September, so time value has no bearing on the position whatsoever, okay? So that's my key trigger point, though, here is 323.10. So if we don't hit it before the close, that's fine. Tomorrow, I believe the setup would be just as valid. So my buy entry, again, 323.10, and this is where I'd stick my stop on this, okay? Assuming that the 323 is hit first, okay? So we're going to assume 323 is hit first, okay? So 323 we assume is hit first, okay? Let's put that cursor on there, okay? 323.10. That's our buy signal right in here, right? 323.10 right here, okay? So we assume that gets executed. It's triggered, right? Market trades up through yesterday's high by 20 cents. We are long at 323.10. Our initial catastrophic stop loss on this, I would put it below today's low of 318.50 to 318.30 would be your stop out on that. Now, the potential of this trade is at least 5 times what you're risking, okay? Because I would be, well, okay, my first target, my first area would be back up to 331-ish, okay? Up on a retest of the 250 exponential moving average, about 332-ish, right in here, okay? So roughly 1.5 to 2 times what your initial risk on this trade is, and then you would want to, work the trade accordingly, okay? So that's what I'm looking at right now. So take it or leave it. Hope you learned a little bit here, and let's see what happens. Bye for now.